Hello, everybody. I am Eric Benson with alongside,
Jacob Gija.
And Tommy Sovic.
and we're bringing you here from the LT South Campus baseball field with a great matchup. It looks like between Lincoln Way North and LT. Jacob, what do you see from these teams?
Well, considering Lincoln Way North is currently in second place,
First place.
first place, my apologies, and LT unfortunately lost at their last game, and they have been dropped down to 8th. But they do have a 4-1 record, which is not looking too bad.
Yes, they are. Obviously, they were the first team. They were the first team in the state for much of the season, and then a close loss to Sandburg brought them down to 8th. That doesn't take away from their talent at all. Tommy, what are you going to look for? What do you think that the LT Lions need to do in order to pull in a win against this hard team?
Well, as viewers may not be able to see, the wind is quite a factor. I'm looking to see how LT can do with the wind in their face and the wind just blowing like a steam engine down here.
Yes, it is. Now on the mound, starting for LT, it is Tom Prescott, the senior, and the rest of the starters. It starts off batting first will be Stuart Nelson, who is going to Evansville College to play baseball there, which is in Florida, Evansville College, and he's going to play shortstop. And number 28, sorry about that, number 28, Mike Lorenz, my apologies. Number 28, Mike Lorenz, who is playing right field. Batting number 3 is number 17. We got the Keith Lehman, number 17, Keith Lehman, who will be playing the 5 spot. And number 4, Tom Prescott, obviously the starting pitcher. Number 5, Sam Sapolsky. Number 8, Max Larson. Number 7, Sam Heilenbach. Number 8 will be Kevin Pekel, and number 9 will be Doug Miller, the designated hitter. And we will start the game now. Batting will be
Corey Krupski.
Corey Krupski. All right. As we look for the first pitch from Tom Prescott. Fastball and strike right down the middle. That was a good pitch. And he looks up. Ready for the next pitch. As he winds up. And the release. And another strike, almost in the same place.
Indeed.
Now he's an 0-2 count. He's in the hole. He's got to be swinging on this one no matter what.
Quite an arm, quite an arm.
Yes. As basically does every pitcher on the LT team. They have just year in and year out stock full of talent. And that one a bit high, up to the right. As Sam Heilenbach doing a great job of pulling that one in. As he's going to get back, reset. And going back to the talent, Coach George Ushella, a longtime teacher and coach here at LT, one of the best coaches in the state of Illinois, brought them numerous amounts of state championships, as we see a strikeout there. That was number 7, Corey Krupski. And up to bat now is Josh Hanzik, number 1. And going back, Mr. Ushella is one of the best coaches, as I was saying, and also one of the best teachers at LT.
Over 20 years at LT.
Yes, sir. And the delivery. That one's low in the dirt. Sam Sapolsky reels it in.
He's throwing a variety of pitches. I'm liking it.
Yeah, he is. As we're going to get ready for the next release. Oh. And that one's going to get fouled back over the Lincoln Way North dugout. And at least they're making contact now.
Yeah.
Look good. As it's not, even though it is spring, it's not the warmest out here too. It's got to affect some of the hands of the pitchers and of all the players.
You got to think about the batter. When that bat hits the ball, the hands must be trembling.
Yes. And did he break? No, he did not break the wrist there. That is a ball. Count is 2-1. It's like they call it the catbird seat for the batter. As he can be pretty conservative with the swing here. Right there. That's count has fallen to 3-1. He is basically not going to swing on any pitch here. As he gets ready. Prescott's got to look to throw a strike. Probably just a fastball right down the middle. As that's ball 4 and the first walk of the day. Let's just hope he doesn't get shaken up and take this. He's got to have a short memory on this one. As number 3, this is Ryan Pellock. He's up to bat. See what he can do. The 3 spot, normally the biggest hitter in the lineup. The 3, 4, 5s are the meat of the lineup. Let's see if he can get a deep one.
He's got quite the power stance there. Looks like he's going big.
Ooh.
Oh, he was trying to bunt that one.
But he scared us a little bit there.
Yeah.
Or he went against us. He went to bunt the ball. And Sam Heilenbach goes out to talk to Sam Prescott. Maybe just tell him what he wants to do in the case that he does bunt. And we're going to get back reset. And let's see what he tries to do this time. And the throw over to first crept a little bit off the base that time, just trying to keep him in check. Make sure he's not trying to steal. Obviously, the first 2 batters are normally the fastest in the lineup as well.
Well, it looks like this leadoff that the man on first is taking is scaring Tom Prescott
Yeah,
out there.
it's getting pretty large. That might have been also what Sam Heilenbach had to say to him a little bit. It seems to have shortened it up a little.
Wow.
And that's a ball.
That's 3 in a row now.
Yes, he's getting a little flustered. He's got to cool it down. Go back to how he struck out the first batter. As he looks to wind up. And the release. That's he right there.
Yep.
Right in the inside corner.
Throw. Very nice throw.
Kiss the strike zone. The count is 3-1 now. He's got to get more pitches like that. Try not to get too fancy with the being down in the count.
Just avoid a hit here, Don't
Yes.
send any runners into scoring position at this point in the game. Oh,
And high. That's 2 straight walks. 2 straight walks. Score is still 0-0. It's the start of the first game with 1 out.
2 players on first and second as of right now.
And a pinch hitter comes in
Pinch
for
run.
number 3, Ryan Pellock. That is number 8, Matt Murray. Matt Murray coming in to pinch hit. As number 30, Kevin Smith is at the field. He's gonna look to drive in some runs. You got runners in scoring position, or 1 runner in scoring position at second base. See what he can do. Oh, and a belt that might go foul though. And it is foul. Just outside. And that was a good contact though, just a little bit early.
boost his confidence
Yeah.
probably in this at bat.
As he's going to look to reset. Maybe get one a little bit more to the right. Drop a base hit. Because that one, we're lucky that LT was lucky that one went out, because that would have surely scored a couple runs.
The runner at second base is already halfway down the third base line.
Exactly. And that one just a bit outside. The count is 1-1.
We are seeing, though, that these are quick players. They do know how to hustle around these plates.
They do. They do, yes. Matt Murray, they put in for a pinch hitter. He is also fast. They're looking to score first. They're looking to score quick. As also the sun is blinding right now, as you can imagine, coming down on a mid-spring's day. And it's got to be hard for the catcher and the batter to see. Right there, that one in the dirt. That is going to be a ball. Count is 3-1 again.
This wind continues to be picking up.
Mhm.
I wonder how an effect that's going to have on this game later on.
Exactly. As he looks to second. In the pitch. And swing and a miss, strike 3.
He is out.
That was a good pitch right there, right on the outside upper corner. And just got him looking. Because, how we like to say that we don't, but batters like the upper pitches. Sorry for my scramble of words. The high pitches. We do. And this is number 32, Reed Hero. As he looks up to bat, he gets up to bat, sees what he can do. The 5-hitter, and that one. If I was gonna swing at a pitch, I'd swing at that one. That one was right down the middle, change up there. And number 1 continues to take a big lead off of second base. As he's gonna ignore it, pitch, and that one's to shortstop Stuart Nelson over to second base, and that is going to be the third out. Just 2 walks in the inning, and 0 hits. What did you like from the pitching that you saw, Tommy?
Well, I like the variety of pitches, and I like the variety of the ways that the batters were taking the pitches. You know, the vision of the player is always to get the hit, but you know sometimes they just got to walk and take the chance to get that walk.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
They showed a lot of patience up there, and it paid off. And now we're going to look. The starting pitcher is going to be Mike Miller for the Phoenix. For the Phoenixes. That is the Lincoln Way North mascot, or not their mascot,
It's their mascot.
their mascot, yes. Their team name, as he is one of the better pitchers in the state.
Wow.
We can see. As first up for LT is going to be Stuart Nelson. And he's going to look to get us started. As we said, he's going to Evansville College. And he's going to be a good college player, too. You see him probably one of the, if not the best, on the LT team.
Definitely a player to watch this game, and in a future career as well.
Exactly. I just hope I can say I knew him when he goes into the MLB. And they're eyeing down the pitcher, see what he has to do, or see what he has to throw. As once again, yeah, this sun we're standing here in our announcing booth, and it is beating on us, and we're right behind home plate. Cannot be fun for the batters. And looks like they're going to get started now. Around the horn into the pitcher. They're going to go in, give him a couple words of advice before they start off this inning. Stuart Nelson does not look like the largest guy. He's not the biggest guy out there, but he sure packs a punch. He can get a base hit when he needs to.
Right now, just looking to start the game easy. Pick it up later on.
He's got to be patient. It is still only the first inning. 0-0 the score, so there's no room to make up. And right there, strike right down the middle.
What a way to start the game for that pitcher.
It really, as a former pitcher in the Little League, it really boosts your confidence to get any time you get a strike, especially in the first pitch. And another one basically in the same spot.
Wow. He is someone to watch out for this game.
Stuart Nelson is now fell into an 0-2 count. He's got to be swinging on everything. Oh, see right there. Just a bit outside, and that's his first strikeout of the game.
3 pitches.
For the Lincoln Way North pitcher. And now number 28, Mike Lorenz, will come out to bat. And let's see what he can do. And that is just low, a ball. He does like the lower corner, I've noticed. The lower right corner. I'm sorry, yes, his lower left corner, or lower right corner. But he's liking to keep it low, which might be a good hit. Oh!
Very nice hit.
And a nice hit out to center field, but that's going to be an easy catch. Can of corn.
Bringing us down to 2 outs right now for LT.
2 outs right now, yes. That was first contact, though, for LT. Good hit, though. A little bit more power. That was close to being gone.
That's a Little League home run right there. Wow.
Yes. As the fences are 375 in center field. It's a while to go. And that one's low to the right corner again. This is number 17, Keith Lehman. Keith going to Michigan.
Wow.
He's going to the Michigan University. Or University of Michigan, should I say. And once again, right there, lower right corner. Now they know his spot. And if we get a nice right-handed batter who likes that lower corner, we can get a couple home runs in this game. And, swing and
good
a
pitch
miss.
to swing on. Good pitch.
Yes.
Right down the middle. And
Swing
sweet spot.
Swing and miss. The count is now 2-1. And he can be patient, but he still wants to swing if it's there. As the lineup and the pitch.
High.
Ooh, right on the outside. That was a good pitch. That was a good pitch.
Some of the fans enjoying
Looked
it.
a little high, though.
Yes. That one could have gone both ways the way it was. And that one right down the middle. He let that one go. And we're going to have, that's the third out. Strikeout by Keith Lehman. And LT is going to retake the field. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't the best you can get. We didn't have any base runners, but we saw the pitcher, saw what he likes to throw, where he likes to throw it, and could heed some nice benefits for us in the coming innings.
Definitely.
And
both
now,
are well-experienced teams, so this is going to be an interesting game. That was a fast inning, or
well experienced and well coached. We talked about Mr. Ushella, Coach Ushella earlier. He for sure is taking a note of where where they're keeping that, where he's throwing that ball. And he's telling his players, lower right corner. Hit that lower right corner. And they're going up. And up to bat is number 11, Josh Reed, the designated hitter. He is batting for Mike Miller, the pitcher. As obviously as a designated hitter, he's a good hitter.
Nothing else to say.
Nothing else to say about that. We can see what he'll do after seeing inning pitched by Sam Prescott. We're gonna need to. What is LT gonna need to do? What is Sam Prescott especially gonna need to do to keep down those walks?
Well, he's gonna have to look in more places than just one. He's gonna have to start pitching a lot more through the middle and making the batters want to swing more rather than just walking them every time.
Definitely
Yes.
also going to have to keep a clear head. Those first couple walks, they shouldn't rattle him too bad.
Baseball is a game of a short memory,
That's right.
unless you do something good, which is basically the rule for life.
Indeed, I must agree.
And they're going to come in for a little pep talk, and we're about to start the second inning. Score is 0-0, and this is the LT Lions facing Lincoln Way North, the Phoenix. Phoenixes. The Phoenix.
The Phoenix.
I think it's
And Josh Reed up to bat. Going to see what he can do.
Some of the fans really getting into this game.
They are. Those also might be the players from the dugout, not sure.
It's a mix of
And
both.
that
Good.
one up high.
good to see some good energy out here.
That's always a great thing to have from the fans. Always makes you feel very good.
Little confidence boost.
Yes. And the pitch.
Ooh,
Ooh,
very
right
nice
off
one.
his mitt. Good reaction time there. Couldn't pull it in, though.
Well, there goes the perfect game.
There you go, yes. Speaking of those perfect games, did anybody watch that Darvish game last night?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 outs in the 9th.
What
An
a
8
shame.
2/3 innings pitch, perfect game, and then the last guy up.
Adding insult to injury, they took him out too.
Exactly. That I just don't understand. They were winning 7-0. Anyways, back to the LT baseball game. That's the first hit of the game.
Up to bat, Alex Newfold.
And they're going to first. They want to keep them in check. Sam Prescott's going to tell them that, no, you are not going to steal my bases.
You are not going to steal his bases. That
Paid
is
good
right.
money for these bases. You are not stealing them. Showing them I control the diamond right now. You may have gotten a hit, but I'll get you back. And that one, he's having a lot of problems up in the upper right corner.
He is throwing a little high today.
He's got to
Just got to shake him
slow it
off.
down. Yes, got to slow it down a little bit. And up to bat is number 2, Alex Newfield. Sorry, you already said that. And once again, the lead getting a little bit too far there.
Looking at this Lincoln Way North team, they don't have the most size I've ever seen. Quite small players so far.
Yes, they're average sized, and that also means a lot of speed. And that's going to be a double play, hopefully. And yes, double play right there.
Great arm on the second baseman.
That is Sam Sobolski.
Sam Cebulski, definitely a player to watch this game.
The junior has had a strong career all throughout his tenure at LT. One of the better players on the team.
They're all good players out there.
Yes, as number 23, Taylor Gaynor. He's going to get up to bat. And that one just a bit inside. Almost grazed him there. And we're going to look for the next pitch. And that one fouled off to the right side over the dugout of Lincoln Way North.
This player has quite a bit of energy.
Yes, he does. And the count is now 1-1. So we're going to look for the next pitch. There's 2 outs in the second inning, the top of the second inning. And he's
Fouls
swinging
it out
that one,
again.
fouling it.
Same place.
Now it is 1-2. He's got to be very careful with what he swings at, or what he doesn't swing at, is what I should say. As the next pitch. He winds up. And that one low.
that time.
He's a little wild this game. You're not getting a lot of consistency out of him, but when his pitches are there, they are there. They're strikes, they're unhittable strikes.
We can't factor out the wind. That might be playing a role right now.
It has to be, of course, as the 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be fouled off again.
Third
least-
consecutive.
Staying alive. It's very frustrating for a pitcher when he's throwing strikes and not getting any, and there's no chance of the player getting out. I mean, you could catch a foul ball, but it's very frustrating for the pitcher to throw to throw new strikes when he's fouling them all off, and it tires him down a little bit as well. As the next pitch, the 2-2, and swing and a miss, strike 3, and
3
that's
outs.
the third out. Comes in, and we're going into the bottom of the second inning. What did you like from Sam Prescott that inning, Jakub?
I thought he was playing very well. Definitely a player to be looking for throughout this game.
All right, yes. He was a little wild, but he slimmed it down there at the end, kept his pitches in the middle, and got that third strikeout.
He needs to remember to keep that clear head. These, you know, this is just the beginning. He's just warming up, just loosening up. So he should be ready.
Yes, and we're going to go back. Same pitcher, Mike Miller, is going to be pitching for the Lincoln Way North Phoenix. As up to bat, I believe will be number 26, Sam Heilenbach. It will be, not I believe. Sam Heilenbach, the catcher, the junior.
You can always believe.
And Sam, always a dependable player. You can count on him to get a hit basically every time. As I am mistaken, my apologies. It will be number 21, Sam Prescott, the pitcher. Jumped ahead a little bit there. Read the wrong name. Sam Prescott having a good game pitching, as we've been talking about. Let's see if he can do it as he's facing the opposition.
It's odd that Lincoln Way North would consider putting a designated hitter in the spot of the pitcher when LT just going to go right ahead. You never know, though.
And sorry to interrupt you, but that is incorrect. Doug Miller will be designated hitting for number 25, Alex Vanucci, who is the first baseman.
Oh, off.
So we are using a designated hitter, but it's not for
the
pitcher.
pitcher. That's what I.
Oh,
was
my
leaning
apologies. Oh.
No, right
worries,
there.
no
Went
worries.
into the dirt. Didn't catch that one, but
And the interesting thing about putting Doug Miller in instead of Alex Vanucci, Doug Miller, he's going to be hitting in the 9 spot, which means the pitcher isn't going to take him as seriously because normally the 9 spot is the weakest hitter per se. But Doug, the designated hitter, can get a hit when he needs to, and they're going to be throwing him fastballs down the middle, and he's going to be rocking them. It's a good strategy used by Coach Ushella. As number 21, Sam Prescott, is up to bat in the first pitch. That one just a
2-0.
bit outside. 1-0.
Oh, you missed the first pitch.
Oh, I did.
2-0 right now.
2-0. Thank you, Jacob.
Hit the dirt. The first throw did.
Oh, okay. And that one right down the middle.
Bringing the count to 2-1.
Thank you. So far, a pretty good game from this pitcher. He got 3 good outs, and that one fouled off. Tip back. Sam Prescott staying alive. Count is 2-2.
Did have a piece of it though.
Yes.
Hopefully shakes up the pitcher a little bit. Shows him he has a formidable opponent up to bat.
Ooh, and the strikeout there. Big swing. Just missed, though. And up to bat is number 13, Sam Sobolski. And Sam Sobolski, a tall player. Got a lot of power bent up. And he's going to look to, well, they're all looking to knock one out of the park, but he's going to try for a base hit there.
Put LT on the board, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. And almost went there. Decided against it. Good call. Hit the plate there. The ball did. The pitch. As count as 1-0. Low again. Didn't quite hit the dirt. But twas low.
Twas low.
It's 4 of the last 5 pitches that have been coming low.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta think.
And fouled off the net. Bounces back into the field. And the umpire's going to go get it. As he's staying alive now, the count is 2-1. Count is now 2-1. And the next pitch, the wind up. And
Another
that
foul.
one fouled off.
That
one
going
might,
over.
and that one over the stands.
It's a close one.
as we see the citizens here. Citizens here blocking their heads in case this has. That's never fun to see.
That is a scary,
That
scary
is-
moment.
When you're in the stands and a ball comes near you.
Also
You could
makes
be-
for a great memento, though. Not gonna lie.
And that's a ball. The count is now 3-2. Full count. We're gonna look for. Very, very patient score or swing here, and he's gonna hit it. And that one off his left foot. He
Foul ball.
came back limping a little bit off of that one. That one could not have felt good off the left foot. My apologies. And he's gonna look to reset.
A lot of
The count-
pitches thrown in this.
Yes. Count is 3-2. That's I think it's 7 pitches now. He fouled out, or I'm sorry, 8 pitches in this 3-2 count. And the next pitch, the 3-2 count. And strikeout. That is the second out of the inning. Catcher almost thought it was third, it looked like. Started to run towards first base. And now up is number 8, Max Larson. Max Larson, the junior. Powerful. Very powerful hitter. He is hitting in the 6th spot. Very dependable player throughout his career at LT.
That is something I can back up. Love seeing him play. Definitely keeps the game exciting.
And he takes that one low, almost hits his feet. As we're going back to that spot, he always likes that lower right. And that's a strike. That was a good placement. Very low. With the Max being short of the ground, of course, his strike zone is a lot lower, which tailors perfectly to the pitcher's legs. And that one's inside again.
I almost skimmed him there.
The count is 2-1. As now more fans are showing up to the game to show their support for LT. And that's strike 2 against Max Larson. Count is 2-2. And the next pitch, we're going to see. And that's a belt over to left field, and that's going to drop. That's a base hit for Max Larson, the first hit for the Lions today.
Little miscommunication on that field for Lincoln Way North.
As pitcher looks to be a little flustered about that. Almost had him there with 2 strikes, but pulled through and dropped a little blooper there in second left field, right over the third baseman's head.
Definitely gave him his money worth, though.
Yes. And up now is number 26, Sam Heilenbach. Now Sam Heilenbach is up. My apologies for earlier saying that he was when he was in fact not. And the first pitch there is a ball. Count is 1-0. And the pitch outside to the right, that is a ball. To the left from the pitcher's point of view. And he's gonna look for the next pitch. They're gonna eye Max Larson. Not taking a huge lead, but big enough lead. And he's also always a threat to steal. He's one of the faster players on the LT team.
Both pitchers dealing with quick base runners that could always pose as a threat.
Yes. And that's a tip. And looks like
3
he
outs.
caught it, and that's going to be the third out. LT leaves a person stranded on first base. But at least, hey, we got our first base hit. The LT Lions did in the game. They broke the streak of strikeouts there. And we're going to look. They're going to get back onto the field. The catcher, they have switched catchers. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They have not switched catchers. They're waiting for Sam Heilenbach to put his gear back on because he just was up to bat. Sam Prescott is going to remain. He's going to remain as the pitcher. As the players huddle out over there, they run to their positions.
This wind is not letting down, folks. Just continues to be pounding at every batter and every fielder out there. It's going to pose as a threat soon enough to one of the teams.
Yes,
Just
and
wait
it
to see who.
makes a cold day even colder.
That's right.
The sun's starting to go down now, as we've talked about earlier. It's getting blinding.
A little less blinding, if anything.
No. It's still very hard to see. But we're getting into that summer months, spring summer months, and
Sure doesn't feel like it, though.
no,
Sure
it does
does
not. Global warming.
Oh,
But we're seeing We're seeing longer nights now. Or I'm sorry, longer days. Longer days,
Short
and it's
nights.
Al Gore was right.
whereas we'd be inside watching TV when it's dark outside at 4 o'clock. Now we've got
Some
3 hours
great
left and a
LT
whole
baseball.
3 hours left and a whole baseball game to play. And we are in the 3rd inning. It is 0-0, top of the 3rd inning. As LT is going to look, or I'm sorry, Lincoln Way North is going to look to put on the board first.
I apologize. Is this a 7-inning game we have here, or is this
7 innings, yes.
7 innings? Yes. I'm not familiar with.
And
We're in the top of the 3rd here.
in comes Sam Heilenbach is back onto the field. And we're going to huddle, talk about some stuff.
Definitely the players get ready to take to the field again. And number 24 is up to bat.
As that is number 24. That is the 9th hitter, Drew Korosik. As the first pitch,
A little wide.
that one just a bit outside. Just a bit outside. And he's going to look. Sam Prescott, I'm not sure if I've said this, he has stayed in the game, pitching. Coach Ushell is going to let him.
Threw a little
gonna let
high
him
on
duel.
that one.
Yes, going to let him duel it out, even though he's been having some problems. He's gotten the job done. As you've seen by the score, 0 runs scored. As he looks to get this out right here. And that's a strike. The count is now 2-1.
Beautiful throw. Beautiful.
Yes, that was good placement.
Great form on that one.
He knew that number 24, Drew Korosik, would not be swinging on the 2-0 count, and put it somewhere. Then he knew he'd get a strike.
Oh,
and that
what a
one's a
strike.
shot to center field, and it's going to drop. Center fielder gets it, tosses it in, and that's
Puts him on first.
puts them on first. See if they can do anything with that. And we're going to go back up to the first batter,
Number 7.
Corey
net.
Krupski. Corey Krupski. He's going to look to avenge his past at bat. He got a strikeout, first batter of the game,
A little high on that one.
and that one's a foul ball.
That was a close one.
Yes, I lost it there in the sun too.
Definitely
Yes.
making it a little risky out here.
Mm-hmm.
A little risky and frisky. A little chilly, too.
Yes,
Oh, I like that. Some great wordplay.
right there. As number 24 is taking a large lead, and Sam Prescott's he's got to stop worrying about that batter so much. And that one's a ball. Thought that one could have been a strike, but that was a
I
ball.
agreed. Thought that could have been called either way there.
Mm-hmm. As the count is now 3-1. As he looks over to first,
Got to keep those
Yeah.
players in check.
the delivery.
Ooh, a little high on that
Ooh.
one.
What I've noticed about Lincoln Way North is their batters have a variety of like hitting styles. You know, one would go left and big, and the other will go right and a little small.
Mhm.
Definitely is something that's messing with our pitcher out here.
Yes. As
Foul ball
another foul
to the
ball.
left side.
Count is now 3-2. As this Lincoln Way North team is giving Sam Prescott a run for his money. They're testing him. A lot of pitches, a lot of foul balls. They're making him work on this. And strike 3.
Up until that point, they were making a lot of contact, each batter,
Mhm.
recently.
Yes, and that's number 7. Corey Krupski is now 0 for 2 on the day. That's 2 strikeouts. And now is his number 1. He got walked his first at bat.
Josh Hanzik.
Josh Hanzik, number 1, Josh Hanzik. He got walked his first at bat. And over to first. Not going to get him. Just a bit late.
Keep him in line. That's right. Got to keep him in line.
You also can't worry about him too much. If you worry about him too much, you're not gonna get the ball over the plate. As we can hear the Lincoln Way North dugout screaming back for number 24 to get back to the base.
Obviously. love to see him tag him eventually one of these times.
That's just bringing off his balance and his mind right now.
Yes.
That batter leading off.
But however, Prescott does have the advantage. He is a lefty. He's a southpaw. It's a lot easier to pick off a player at first base because you don't have to do the turnaround as a right-handed pitcher will. He just has to pretend to step and throw right over to first base. As they're going to grab a new ball. Heilenbach's going to throw it back to the pitcher. We're going to look for the next pitch. The count is now 1-1. And here we are, the delivery. Oh, that's a nice one. Strike right down the middle. As it's very noticeable he has calmed down a lot this inning. He has been throwing them within a general area. A couple of them have been balls, but they haven't been low in the ground like they have past couple innings.
Not just a physical game, but also a mind game as well. Got to be looking. Oh,
and that's a
nice hit to right field.
That's gonna be
that's
a over-the-shoulder catch by the right fielder. He almost lost it there.
Are we at 2 outs right now?
We're on the warning
We're
track.
at 2 outs right now.
2 outs.
Out on the warning track, yes, that was getting dangerously close.
Definitely have some agile players out there in the outfield.
Yes, as up now is number 3, Ryan Pellick.
Who's also walked in his first at-bat today.
Yes, he has. And you've always got to watch out for the 3-hitter. Not that he is number 3, but not that his number is number 3, but he is the 3rd hitter in the lineup. And he's stealing, but that's going to be a loose pitch, and Heilenbach's not going to be able to throw it to second.
Unfortunately, this wind has picked up. Excuse me, but it's very uncomfortable at the moment.
Yes.
Very, very cold.
As number 24, Drew Korosik, steals second base, despite the pitcher's attempts to keep him in line. As that's a ball. The count is now 2-0.
I have a feeling he's going to be trying to do it again. I think he's going to try to steal the third, based on his lead he's taking at the moment.
Does have to peek over a little bit.
And a nice pitch right there. That's a strike. First strike in the at-bat. The count is 2-1.
Just floated down right into the catcher's glove. Very beautiful throw.
Nice breaking ball there. As he looks towards second. And delivery. And Heilenbach loses that one. But stares down second base. Runner's not gonna try anything. As the count is now 3-1. Prescott's gotta be careful with his next pitch. And he looks over at second. The delivery. Ooh, and that's a second walk.
He just assumed it was a ball. He just
And that's
took off.
That's a second walk for number 3.
Players now staying
Ryan
first
Pellick.
and second.
And once again, a pinch hitter comes in for Ryan Pellick, who is the catcher. That is why, if you're wondering, he has been coming out twice. He has to get ready for the coming inning. And there is 2 outs. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. The score is 0-0. But Lincoln Way North has a runner in scoring position. And number 30, Kevin Smith, is going to be looking to bring him in here. Looks towards second. Glances at first and throws. That's a bit outside. Another ball. Count is 1-0. As staring down, looking for the pitch. For the one he likes.
Looks like Sam Prescott is slowly wearing down. Maybe look for a little change sooner or later.
And he looks back at second. Tells him, please get back.
Take a step back, bud.
Yeah.
No need to hurry.
Watch your step, kid. And he's going to look back. Going to refine the pitch.
In my opinion, though, I think Sam is slowly closing in up while
Oh, and they're going to
taking to second and third, both stealing bases.
Yes, that was a loose pitch. Somebody's got to go out and talk to Prescott. He's getting a little bit too flustered with these batters, and he's not worrying about the pitch.
Last pitch also going into the ground. Forgot to mention that.
Loose pitch. And Prescott's got to cool down here. He's got to simmer down. And
Very
that
easy
one.
to do with the wind out here. Definitely easy to simmer down.
Oh,
Haha, I see what you did there. I don't like it. As up to bat right now. Oh, it's still Kevin Smith. My apologies. As I think if he walks him here, as he did, we're gonna see.
Bases loaded.
Somebody's gonna be getting ready pretty shortly.
Are we looking? How many outs are we looking at this?
We're looking at 2 outs.
2
A
outs.
strikeout and a fly out to right field. As up to bat is number 32, Reed Hero. As right now, nobody is going to get warmed up for LT. Looks like Coach Ushella has faith in Prescott. We're going to see if he can cool down here. And that's yet another ball.
Throws wide again.
That is 4 straight balls.
Wow.
I'm sorry, 5 straight balls.
Definitely
Coming
not
back.
feeling good.
Wow, that is a lot.
This is his 4th walk of the game. The past batter was the 4th walk of the game. Count as 1-0 to this batter. And that's a belt. Over to second base. Tagged out at second base. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Avoided 3 runners on.
Yeah, escaped disaster there with
Yep.
a runner at third base. And they're going to look in. And up to bat for the Lions will be number 15, Jim Pavlik.
Still scoreless through 3.5.
Yes. This is going to be, as we were saying at the beginning of the game, tough physical game, a challenge of wits here.
Got some
Yeah.
jets flying over. Sounds like.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Never mind.
All right.
Indeed.
As we're going to get ready. As baseball season has started now. And behind us comes the sophomore team. Sophomore team also having a good year this year. Not sure of the record, but I know it's more wins than losses.
That's right. Gotta expect that at LT.
Yes, at every level. Just they excel at every level. They have been just the premier baseball team in the state of Illinois. Yes, they came in second last year for state.
Ah.
They came in second last year for state. They weren't even ranked
Wow.
last year. They are ranked they're ranked 8th now. Last year they were not even ranked. They came out of nowhere, came second in state. Lost in a heartbreaker.
Did they not win state 2 years ago? Or was
They
that
won state 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yes. And they won the summer state championship this summer.
Ah.
It's a very
As
elite
there's-
team we have.
Yes,
Definitely
every year.
Great sports at LT with girl
Mhm.
gymnastics also taking state this year.
Yes, and Model UN.
Model UN is in first, 6th in the nation.
And first pitch swing right there. But it's going to unfortunately be caught. That was number 15, Pavlik. As up to bat next is now number 20, Doug Miller. As Doug, the designated hitter, the senior, also the main reason for WLTL raising over $35,000 this year
Wow, that is impressive.
at their Rockathon. But he lets the first one go. It's a ball. Oh, count as 1-0. As that's a strike right down the middle. If I would have swung at a pitch, that would have been that one.
Wow, this pitcher is feeling it today.
He is. We've been,
Consistently getting good throws from him.
exactly. He's been doing a good job. And that's a strike. Count is now 1-2.
He's going to have to start swinging if he wants to get anything done
Yes.
in this series.
And Doug's been on the bubble of starting and not starting, as he's the designated hitter, we see. As that's
High
a
throw
ball.
right there.
Yeah. He's
Bringing
got
the count
to
to 2-2.
he's got to show himself this game. He's really got to show himself. He didn't start off the season starting. He's now been awarded the starting job at designated hitter. And strike 3, not a swing. But hopefully he can get some more next game. And up to bat now is number 7, Stuart Nelson.
Back at the top of the order.
Back to the top of the order. Thank you, Tommy. And he is 0-1 right now with a strikeout as first at bat. Trying to avenge that. And that one's outside. Just a bit, though. Just a bit.
Just a bit.
And he is going to look for the next pitch. There it goes, the delivery. That one's a strike. It's a little bit high, though, on Stewart. As Stu looks, that one's inside. You can see the catcher right there deliberately moving his glove up to try and get a strike call. Good catcher. All good catchers should try and do that. But not everybody can get that call, as we saw. And Stu, the
It's gonna be a.
two hopper over two there. And
Oh,
ooh,
that
just
was,
out.
That was
That's
quite debatable.
that was Stu, obviously the first batter in the LT lineup, one of the quickest players on the team, if not the quickest player.
Third out right there, unfortunately, too.
Yes.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna go up to the 4th inning
The
now.
top of the 4th inning, and temperature is dropping here, but that really, I mean, it hasn't dropped to a point where it's going to affect the players at this point. Just the wind will be. Players are moving around. However, in the field, they aren't getting a lot of action. Except for a couple base hit or a couple of fly balls. But we're gonna you're gonna see Prescott has remained on the mound. Yes, Prescott has remained on the mound, even with his warm-up pitches. Though he still looks a little bit flustered, and we're gonna see if this warm-up can calm him down.
Oh, there's a nice strike.
Yes. As the first batter will be number 11, Josh Reed. He's the designated hitter for the pitcher, Mike Miller. As the pitcher has been, obviously we keep going back to it. Unfortunately we haven't praised the amount of hard work that this infield and the outfield has been doing. They've been doing great. They haven't let anything bother them yet so far.
Right.
No errors on either team. Been playing really solid. It shows us why they're first in 8th in state. While they started off the season, we didn't say this about Lincoln Way. LT was number 1, first in state, and then Lincoln Way North was number 2 in state. But that has since switched as we have fallen behind them. However, it has not shown in this game yet.
That is right.
As the score is still 0-0 in the top of the 4th inning. First pitch, a little bit low, breaking ball, broke a little bit too much.
I think they have to start someone up in the bullpen now. See if they can get a little mix up in the lineup there.
Yes.
Take Sam Prescott out of the game. Wearing down a little bit.
As
Oh,
right there,
Right off the glove.
as Stuart Nelson. Nice quick strike right there, gets him out. And that's the first out of the inning for Lincoln Way North. Up now is number 2, Alex Newfield.
the field is just playing really efficient right now, and I don't know if anything's going to break through them.
That's true. As Alex steps up to bat, looking for a hit, as they all are. And that's going to be a foul ball over near the bullpen for
Lincoln Way.
And right now, Sam Prescott's probably feeling a little bit down. He's still trying to get his groove back on, and he's still trying to strike out a couple more battles before they decide to take him out, if they decide to take him out.
Yes, and it doesn't look like they're going to be taking him out anytime soon. There is nobody on the mound right now, or on the warming up for LT.
Quite interesting.
Coach Uchella obviously has a lot of faith in Sam Prescott, because when he is on, like right there, he is on. He's streaming it in, and his breaking ball is one of the better ones on this LT team. It goes from one side of the plate to the other. As we do see, though, that the Lincoln Way North has a pitcher warming up, looking like they're just going to keep their pitchers fresh. Their pitcher has been not necessarily doing a bad job, but looks like he's looked a little hunkered out there in the last inning.
That's right. But he was throwing very good balls, very very quick,
Yes, he was.
coming straight down the plate.
And that's going to be a hit over to Stuart Nelson again. And
Keep coming down to that.
catches.
Every grounder's coming to Stuart Nelson at the moment.
Great
He just
throw
Yes,
from the second baseman.
getting a lot of reps in.
Shortstop.
Shortstop, indeed.
As that's out number 2. And up to bat, number 23, Tyler Gaynor. As he struck out in his last at bat. He is 0 for 1. And that's going to be a foul ball. As Could have bounced either way. Would have been foul either way. As the umpires also have been on par this game. Every call has been correct
For the most part.
for the most part. As the pitch. As that's another foul ball. So now Lincoln Way's got to look to maybe get some more contact. They've been hitting a lot of foul balls this game.
Yeah.
Now maybe it's good in the first couple of innings, but now we're in the home stretch, or the fourth inning out of 7 innings.
Tyler is definitely ready to hit that ball.
Ooh, and strike 3. That's a strikeout, and
Tyler Gaynor takes the walk shame back to the bullpen.
as the dugout.
Dugout.
Oh, 1-2-3 inning there by Sam Prescott. He's getting it done still. And
You got to feel for the umpires here. They've been they don't get to go to the dugout. They just get to stand right there the whole game. The wind just beating on their heads and on their bodies. It takes an effect sometimes.
yes, indeed. As Lincoln Way takes the field again, and the same pitcher remains out, Mike Miller. And he's gonna look to close out this inning. If not, they've got somebody ready. As we cannot unfortunately see that number of the person who is warming up. And up to bat is going to be number 28. That is Mike Lorenz, I'm sorry. And Jacob's over here shaking his head at me because I've mistaken his name multiple times because I have a friend named Phil Lorenz.
Are they related?
Mike Lorenz. Wait, Mike or
No,
Phil?
I have a friend named Phil Lorenz.
Junior?
No, he doesn't go to here. Goes to.
It's not important.
Yes. I actually don't know. He's actually a friend of my cousin's who goes to St. Barnabas.
What's important is LT baseball.
Is LT baseball. And Mike Lorenz up to bat. He had a rocket shot out to center field, unfortunately caught.
A rocket shot.
Let's see if he can get it a little bit farther this time. As he gets ready to bat. And breaking ball right there. First pitch breaking ball. You don't see those a lot
Could
anymore.
have gone either way.
Great throw coming straight down the plate.
Yes. As that one's low to the corner of the plate. As he's going to look to count is now 1-1. And swing and a miss, 1-2.
Nasty hack at the ball.
Yes, he was swinging for the fences on that one.
That is right.
As we are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Score is still 0-0, and that's strike 3, laser down the middle of the plate. Down the, one of the outside middle. But that makes Mike Lorenz 0 for 2.
Keith Lehman is at the plate now.
Yes, thank you, number 17.
Indeed.
He is one of the premier players on this LT team, as we've said, going to Michigan. And that one low. As in the
Wind picks up a bit again.
yes, I'm sure you guys can hear it at home on the
television
microphone, coming through our microphone, coming at our backs. The television, of course, will be where they're watching us.
Indeed.
As that's another ball. This count is 2-0.
Wow.
That went up
is
toward.
feeling it.
Yes.
Full of dust coming off the catcher's glove.
Yeah, he's torching it, but it's not getting too consistent right now. As that pitch strike, count is 3-1.
Incredible arm from this player. Incredible arm.
Yes. As he looks for the next pitch, there is one out. Count is 3-1. Count is 3-2. Correct me, please. Correct me.
My apologies. I'll catch the next one.
No, what? I don't get it. All right, he's messing with me now.
Some friendly argument we have going on here.
Yes.
Don't be worried, any viewers out there.
As the base hit there.
Close.
And just out.
Close, but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar, correct.
Indeed.
And we're going to look for, this is number 21, Sam Prescott, the pitcher, still in the game. As that one's fouled up, close to the stands, is going to land on the dugout. And fortunately, the Lincoln Way North team was not able to catch that ball because it bounced on the dugout.
Either that ball coming at us or the wind, but I am shaking in my boots.
Probably the wind. Probably the wind. Ball didn't come close to us.
I would hope the wind.
And the next pitch, that one, breaking ball down the middle. So this pitcher, you can tell his specialty is obviously fastballs. He's torching them in. But his breaking balls aren't crossing a lot like Prescott's are. And that one's on the inside. He thought it was a strike. The whole team thought it was a strike. They went to go in.
Was a ball, though.
Counted 2-2. And wind up. Next pitch. Ooh, and a belt.
Great
Oh my.
hit.
But that's gonna be it's gonna be easy pop up there.
And we're going to the 5th.
The
Still
fifth inning.
scoreless.
Yes. Scoreless game. This has been a tough game. It's like soccer right now. As Tommy, our soccer correspondent, one of the soccer players for the LT freshman team, the goalie, correct?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Very correct. Had quite the season this year.
Yes. As LT soccer, boys soccer is also one of the premier sports. And basically every sport is
Can't
a
go
premier
wrong
sport.
at LT.
Exactly. You have the football team. They're always expected to win a bunch of games. Unless now they're losing Matt Harris to Northwestern.
It's unfortunate, but we have to move on.
Exactly.
Go our separate ways.
As Sam Prescott continues to be in the game for the 5th inning.
Quite strange, Coach Shell keeping him in. He
Yes.
must really believe in him.
Yes, but then again, you don't go against Coach Ushella,
Never.
especially in the classroom.
That's
One of the-
right.
You can just tell, you can just see his coaching come out in his teaching, because he is one of the better teachers I've ever had. He is, any question you have, he's right there and he's using examples. He's showing you how to do it. That's got to be how he does it for the baseball team, and that's why they're one of the best, if not the best, in the state, and why they have continued to be the best throughout his 20 years of coaching.
Mathematician in the class, magician on the field.
There we go.
Wow, what a connection there. Stellar.
As Allenbach's going to run back for the ball, even though the game has not started. We're just warming up. So far, what have you liked from both teams, Tommy?
Well, I like the consistency of LT playing in the field and how good they keep composure even when the wind is rough and when they have batters in all scoring positions. And from Lincoln Way North, I've liked excuse me for that. I like their will to win, and I like the fact that they're not going to give up even though LT's threatening to take that #1 seat away from them.
Yes.
Excuse me for my little speech.
Insightful,
Clause there,
insightful
yes.
commentary.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I've been doing it all day. Freudian slips is what we like to call them.
Definitely someone to be watching for. Consistently throwing well. Lincoln Way's pitcher definitely playing pretty well.
Yes, as they have taken their pitcher out of the warm up. As up now is number 24, Drew Korosik, who we got to watch if he gets on base because he got walked. Yes, he did get walked.
He's got a look in his eye.
And he stole a base. He stole 2 bases technically. One was on a loose pitch, but the first one, he's speedy. He's quick. He can get to the base in a hurry.
Just to tell you how cold it is now, your breath is visible. It's
Yes,
at-
that it
it's
is.
at
I
that
didn't
point.
even notice. I'm
It's at
too
that
worried
point.
on the baseball. As
See the
that's-
steam coming off
That
us.
was a ball. Close.
Indeed.
Was that a ball or a strike?
Didn't catch that one.
It looked like a strike, but I heard no strike call.
Observing the beautiful LT campus here.
And the count is 2-1. And the score is 0-0. And that's a shot
That is
from the
into
9
center
hitter
field.
into left center.
Will you get it?
But
And
the center field is going to pull it in. That's an easier catch than it looked like. But it's always
With our
they always
boys,
make it really easy. They always
Yeah,
make it
with-
look easy. Ugh.
it's been our specialty today, playing the field. You know, very efficient and very elite.
our boys were born ready to play this game.
Indeed, indeed.
Yes, defense has always been the main point for this. And up now is number 1, Corey Krupsik. He is the
Looks like he's gonna get on base here.
and Stewart's not even going to worry about throwing it. He's just going to get it back to pitcher. As Corey Krupsik gets his first hit of the game, gets his first on base of the game. He's 1 for 3.
Josh
top of the lineup.
Hanzik. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, Josh Hanzik is at the plate now.
Number 1, Josh Hanzik. As he's going to look to advance the runner here. As you got to watch out for Corey Krupchik. He is the number 1 batter in their lineup. He's got to be, which basically just means he's fast. As that's a first pitch ball right there. As he gets some words from the coach, or gets some symbols more like. As there's a throw over to first base. As coach is sending him some more signals. He's always looking over to that third base coach. And over to first again.
Keeping that player on first in check. Got to keep him in line.
Yes.
Wouldn't want him to take another base.
Exactly. As looks over first. He's not going to throw over. Oh, he does throw over. He's not even taking that large of a lead, though, which is surprising me. Coach Ushel is probably going to be telling him just worry on pitching, because after every time he's thrown over a couple of times in a row, he has gone back and thrown a bad pitch.
Again.
What?
You called that one right?
It's he's losing his concentration, and at this late in the game, he's got to have as much of it as he can, because he's getting worn out, and it's a little visible. His speed is thoroughly decreased.
It is a mind game though. Keep that player, keep the batter tense.
And that was just a weak throw over. Not gonna lie. He's not. It's not even as if he's expecting to get him out anymore. Just trying to keep him on his feet.
Maybe just trying to gather some time. Think about what he's going to throw next for the batter.
Yeah, as that one's out, and the count is now 3-0. Falling into a little bit of a hole here.
Should concentrate more on his pitching than that first player on first. Oh, he is taking a big lead. Oh,
No, he left his gloves over there.
loose glove, loose glove.
I hope that was his lead. We would get him out in a second. And the pitch. That's a strike. It's a nice pitch right there in that situation. 3-1 now is the count.
Hopefully we can get him to fall back in a nice rhythm.
As about 5:30 here. Not a lot of. There's 2 mornings. It's top of the first. And
Player
he's not
steals. Soul.
No need to
It was-
steal there. It was a walk.
walk.
Up.
As some of the fans, we see Spencer Kinsey. He's walking around. He's showing his support for the LT baseball team, as we like to see the freshmen getting into
Freshman
it.
varsity lacrosse player.
Yes, that's another thing.
A lot of
Spencer
lacrosse players here in
Kinsey.
the stands today.
Yes, Spencer Kinsey, the freshman, is starting on varsity. He had 3 goals in the past game.
Wow.
3 goals.
What a talent.
We just missed the catcher. I don't know if you guys saw that, but catcher ran up to have a little quick word with Scott.
Thank you.
Being a freshman, I'm a bit jealous that there's a varsity player within the vicinity. you
Yes.
know? It's always quite the ride.
Yes. As we get back number 3, and that almost hit him.
He is up.
Safe.
Oh.
Ooh. The throw was a little bit high. Now he's got to watch out. There is only 1 out. I
Crowd's
believe,
getting
right,
back
1 out.
into the game.
And the 3-hitter, Ryan Pellick, the catcher. And they've got to be worried right now. Coach Ushel is coming out of the dugout.
Might be cold out here, but the fans keeping us warm.
Yes.
A lot of
And-
excitement in the air.
Yes. Right now, the 2 runners in scoring position. This is scary for LT. And now you're going to be worried about this player at second. Ooh, strike right down the middle. Count is now 3-2.
Well, the wind continues to pick up again, and at the plate, Ryan Pellick is once again. He's been walked once, and well, the second time, not really a major factor. He just
Struck out.
yes, indeed, trying to get himself started here.
And as still, Coach Ushel is keeping with over Stuart Nelson.
wow.
That's going to be the first and second scores of the game. And right there, 2 scores come in. Number 7, Corey Krupchik, and number 1, Josh Hanzik, the 1 and 2 batters.
That is a game changer.
And the score is now 2-0. And Coach Ushel, maybe he's going to think about making a change now. But
Definitely going to pick up LT's momentum from here. Now they have the possibility to lose. Bring
Yes.
that record to 4-2.
Yes,
Wouldn't
they
want
do
that.
not want to do that. They want to have a they have quality wins on the belt. They want to have the fact that they beat the #1 team, and that they need to show that they could be the #1 team again. That's a ball, first pitch ball. As Coach Ushel is going to keep with Sam Prescott, and he still does not have anybody warming up.
And the steal. No, he's out.
And he is out by a mile. That's 2 outs now in the inning. 2 outs. This is the top of the 5th. If you're just joining the top of the 5th, Lincoln Way North versus LT versus the Lions Township Lions. The score is 2-0. There's 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning.
I had a chance to talk to the umpire earlier today, and he told me that it's worth it. You know, standing out here in the cold, it is worth it. Seeing these two teams clash together, it was quite the experience. It's quite the experience talking to him.
Try to keep my. Sorry to cut you off. Trying to keep my chatter down to a minimum because my teeth are chattering. I am getting a little chilly out here.
Which means you are chattering.
Would love some chili right about now.
Yes,
that
that'd
would
be good.
quite delicious.
But I would love to taste the sweet taste of victory. Little
Yes.
warm cup of victory.
And the count is 1-1, and that's going to go in between another base hit. And hopefully Prescott can just cool down and throw some quality pitches. As we now have a player just on first after we had a player on first before. Or Lincoln Way had a player on first. He tried to steal. Sam Hollenbach said, "No way, Jose," and struck him out, or got him out. As up comes to the plate, number 32, Reed Hero.
One of our correspondents over here choking on air.
Oh, and there we go. One of Prescott's signature breaking balls there.
Beautiful.
Bottom quarter of the plate. That's a first pitch strike.
It was what we like to call beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. That's correct. And that one's
Oh.
going to bounce and hit the player. I'm not sure how the rules work with that if it bounces, but
He
he's
is
going to
gonna
get his
walk.
base.
Wow.
He's going to get his base, and this is two more runners on the field. First
can
and
we get a
second
glass
base.
of water over here?
As up to bat now is number 11,
Oh, excuse
Josh
me.
Reed.
You okay there, bud?
I am clear. All clear. I'm ready to go. And one lucky fan will be going home with a souvenir tonight.
Yes. There's a foul ball over above the dugout of Lincoln Way North. Lincoln Way North is surely showing us tonight, though, why they deserve to be the best team in the state. And that's
Definitely
a base
showing
hit.
he's
And over to first base.
Oh,
Whoa!
throws high.
Throws high. That's going to score another run. Missed opportunity there. He should have just got him out, and they would have been done with the inning.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. Mistakes like that can cost you the game, which they might have.
The score is now 3-0.
LT is not playing as a winning team right now.
No, they are not. They're letting a lot of mistakes go by.
A little
that's the
sluggish
first-
after that last loss. Maybe
Yes.
they still haven't shrugged it off.
That's the
Shrugged
first
it
error.
off.
That was number 17, Keith Lehman, going to commit the first error of the game. As that's going to be an unearned run scored.
That wind looked like he carried that ball a little bit.
It did.
A little bit. He got a little excited there, though, too, as well, with that again. As up to bat now is number 12. My apologies. Number 12. I'm sorry, number
Number
2, Alex Newfield. Oh, no, my apologies. It is number 12. Number 12, Matt Kramer has come in for Alex Newfield, batting in the 7th spot. He's going to be playing left field, like it looks like.
This wind is just,
Picking up again.
it's just a casserole.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and that's out number 3.
And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th.
Can finally escape that inning.
3-0.
3-0, Lincoln Way North is winning.
Definitely something Coach Shell's going to have to look at. It's unfortunate that happened, but
Yes, they've got to get out with some quick offense now.
It's time
They've
for
gotta
the
score.
fans to put on those rally caps and let's
get
get
out
this
of that
started.
defensive
Yes.
mentality and get on the offensive.
And we still have a full 2.5 innings left to play. It's the bottom of the 5th going to be coming up. As a lot of leeway, as they're going to keep the same pitcher, Mike Miller, on the mound for Lincoln Way North, even though we've seen We've seen a couple of people people warming up on the opposition's warm-up mound, pitcher's mound. And but once again, they're going to have some quick offense, score a quick couple of runs. Up to bat first is going to be number 13, Sam Sobolski. He's going to be batting first. He's going to look to get a nice base hit quick. He had a deep shot his last time up. Unfortunately, was reeled in. Let's see if he can either extend that one a little bit longer, hit a homer, or just keep it in the little middle of the field. Have a base hit.
Some of the fans showing their appreciation.
Yes, they are.
Definitely going to need that extra boost of morale to get them through this game. Not a slow inning last one.
It's number 13, which happens to be my lucky number. Let's
Oh, wow.
Hopefully
Something
it's
we
his
share
lucky
in
number.
common.
Really?
Besides stunning good looks.
Yes.
And
That's
a
true.
great blue blazer.
Yes. As we.
That is
Unlike-
the only thing keeping the cold out.
Yes.
These
our
classy blue blazers.
classy blue, navy blue blazers.
Unfortunately, I'm not wearing one of those at the
Oh,
moment.
and that's another shot.
Great hit. Give
Doesn't
him a
look like
little-
it's going to go far enough, and reeled in by the center fielder.
Unfortunately.
That's one thing you can always count on the outfield. They always make it look easy.
LT's still trying to keep it in the game, though.
Yes.
Trying to show that they will not be deterred.
As if you look over to our right, obviously you guys won't be able to see. If you look over to our right, LT,
Bottom of the fifth. Yes.
3-0.
We were talking to the fans at the moment, trying to be interactive and just trying to.
That's settling the score, literally, for some of the fans there. As I was saying, if you look over to our rights, you won't be able to at home see, but LT Varsity Lacrosse is playing a game. They're also one of the premier lacrosse teams.
Girls softball is also playing at this very moment.
They are. They
Start
are.
at 4:30.
And the freshman baseball team
Yes.
is playing on the far end.
Wow. A very busy day at LT.
Hub of
sports-wise.
activity.
Oh, there's also the college
Night.
College
Yes.
night tonight.
I'll
Over
be attending that.
250 plus schools visiting, if not more.
Yes, and that's a strike right there. Sorry to interrupt you.
No,
But back
no,
to
no
the
problem.
baseball. Max Larson is
That's
up.
what we're here for.
Number 8, Max Larson. He's got count 1 and 2, and that's a shot
Right to the shortstop.
to the shortstop. And up now is number 26, Sam Heilenbach. Sam Heilenbach looking to.
Some of the fans leaving the game, having the feeling it's over, and they're. But you know, I think majority will stick it out, have their school pride, and support their fellow man.
Maybe the wind chill here is deterring them off.
Yes.
Oh, indeed. The
Feeling
wind
about
chill.
negative 40 out here.
Oh, at least.
No, it's not negative 40. And a
Wow.
shot by Heilenbach. That's going to. Oh,
Wow, that's
reeled in
outfielder.
by the catcher.
3 outs, unfortunately.
The
Wow.
center fielder reels it in.
Those
And-
outfielders were feeling it today.
Yes. But
Indeed.
another 1-2-3 inning for the LT
And
Lions.
we'll go to the 6th.
Yes.
Unfortunate.
As
Definitely to keep up their momentum. Definitely got to get their head in this game because they are not feeling it.
I believe they made a pitching change. Let me see here. They has number 15. That is Jim Pavlik. I am lying to you. I am sorry. I lied to all
Stop
of you.
lying to the fans.
It is number 17 who is still in the game.
Yes. As they do actually have a new pitcher. It is Keith Lehman. Keith Lehman, Scorcher. Scorcher, one of the best pitchers that LT has. If not, he is considered the ace of this LT team. And that means that a player will be replacing him at third base. We cannot see his number, though, unfortunately.
Third base.
At third base.
It's blinding sun, blinding us once again, showing us that it is not an easy day out here.
No sirree, Bob.
But it is going to be number 2, Mitchell Van Koovering. I did get a glimpse of his number.
That's great.
The senior, Mitchell Van Koovering.
Any family in Canada?
Aha, no.
Oh, I see what you did there with the last name. Yes,
Aha,
indeed.
aha. No.
Gotta have a little fun out here, keep warm.
Just playing around, you know.
Definitely got to keep that blood flowing. It
Yes.
is definitely cold out here.
Some of the viewers may be able
Oh, I
to
thought
see
it
us
was like
in our
kind of cold out here.
luxurious announcers.
Except for
booth.
you're wearing a Duke even though they just lost in a tough game
Well,
to
you
Kevin
know,
Ware.
you can't always be a Fairweather fan, you know. I've liked Duke since I was in 4th grade, and I just never looked back.
He's lying to you. Just bought the sweater because it looked nice.
The blue and white does look good on you, Tommy.
Oh,
Definitely brings out those handsome facial features.
thank
All
you.
right.
And
As-
let's get back to the game.
The
As
team
they're
rallying
gonna-
around number 17,
Keith Lehman.
Keith Lehman, getting ready to bring the heat.
Yes. Hopefully, actually, because it's cold.
Definitely a little cold. Hope he throws some heat our way.
As number 26, Sam Heilenbach, crouches behind the plate, looking to receive the catches.
He is ready for some.
And
Ooh,
So as you can see what I was
he's
talking
feeling
about.
it. He's
He is-
feeling it.
This is one of the reasons why he's going to Michigan.
He's feeling hot. Definitely would love to be standing next to
He
him
is
right
a-
about now.
He's a scorcher right there. And it's
Little-
gonna keep
little
low though. He's not used to coming in the reliever position. He's a starter. He is a starter. As count is 2-0, both two low pitches, a 2-0 count. Not even a chance. Not a chance. Count is 2-1.
Right-handed as opposed to Scott, last pitcher, throwing
Sam.
left. Sam.
Sam
Oh, my-
Prescott though, I
Prescott.
can understand.
I see.
Well, you never know. Someone comes, Scott.
But we're not allowed to.
But we're not allowed to. We're not allowed to.
Yes,
We're in the business of being right.
yes. And being
Being
correct
right
and-
just like our pitcher.
Yes. I don't understand. But
He is-
He's a right-handed pitcher.
oh, I
You-
thought you said our picture.
No.
Like
no.
I was like, okay.
No, this is a picture-perfect game, though. Not for
yes,
LT,
it is.
though.
Not for LT.
Wow, you could just connect the world, can't you?
From an unbiased fan standpoint, though, this is one of the better games they'll ever see.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
and that's a foul ball.
Onto the tennis courts, perhaps.
Ooh, and you
Oh.
can hear it smack from over here.
A lot of power in that player.
As
Definitely someone the pitcher has to be looking out for.
Keith Lehman
Keith Lehman.
looking for the next pitch. And loose pitch. A little bit low there.
Walks him. Number 5.
And
That
just
is-
taking a nice stroll to first base.
As number 5 is Eric Eggert. Eric Eggert coming in for Taylor Gaynor. Sorry, we forgot to mention that before. As off the bat is number 24, Drew Korosik, who, even though he has been the 9 spot, he has been giving us trouble all day.
He has. We did underestimate him, really. Oh,
And
and
the
wow.
punch.
Smart play right there.
As
They got
they're
him.
going to get him out at first base. As
2
Sam
outs.
Prescott will be playing first base now instead of Alex Venchuk. Sorry, Alex Vanucci. My apologies. As a couple of switches. We're not sure what will happen with Doug Miller. My assumption is Doug Miller will not be designated hitting for Alex Vanucci because he's not in the game anymore. As my rambling continues. As Keith Lehman has to be wary now with a runner on second base. And 1 out now in the the top of the 6th inning.
Yep.
As this is number 1, Corey Krupchik.
Coach clearly making some very important changes here. Definitely wants to get LT back into spirits.
Yes.
Hopefully changing it up a little bit.
Well, they need to get something started on the offensive end if they want to
Definitely.
make any difference in this game.
This could not be a defensive game anymore.
No. No, very good observations. As Keith,
Oh,
as that one's a little bit low. His off-speed pitches have been looking a little under the weather. His fastball is clearly his bread and butter.
Love some bread and butter right about now.
Yes.
some warm bread and butter to be exact.
I hope you like toast, because here comes the butter. And he's going over second. That's going to be an
He's
out.
got him.
Wow.
Tags him.
Wow.
And the strikeout, or the
Stellar.
stinger right there. It has now 2
Brought
outs.
the heat. Brought the heat. I felt it.
Yes. Actually, I kind of feel warm right now.
I do feel it. I
feel warm inside.
Feeling a little toasty.
Knowing that,
Nothing like some friendship to
Yes.
warm everything up. You couldn't see that there. That was a
Firm
nice firm
handshake.
handshake.
As that's another ball, though. 3-0. As Kate Lemon's going to look to make the last out. That's a strike. That's a strike and a half right there. Just looking at it, gawking.
Count at 0 and 1.5.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That is... Oh,
Wow.
As
oh,
that's going to be another
and
foul ball
someone's going to attempt it.
over by the
Oh, didn't get it.
WLTL truck. The
Oh.
wonderful LTTV crew. As number 1 is still up to bat. Sorry, number 7 is still up to bat. As strike 3,
And
he
we
got
go
him
to the
looking.
bottom
That's a
of the
backwards
sixth.
K right there.
1, 2, 3 inning once again.
Yes.
LT is definitely a better inning.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
lots of words over there. Can't feel my tongue. It's pretty cold out here.
Yes, it is. As Lincoln Way North is going to retake the field, and they're going to still continue with their pitcher. Why? Then again, why not? He has been lights out.
That's right.
He's
As
only
I
allowed,
mentioned
he's only
before,
allowed 2 hits this entire game.
Wow.
2 hits.
Wow.
And they've got to be looking now, though. This is the final stretch. This is the bottom of the 6th inning. They're the home team. At least they get the bat last.
This is a must-score inning.
But this is
for
their next to last. This is their next to last, possibly their last if they score enough runs. Their next to last chance.
Attempt at victory.
Yes.
Definitely would love to be warmed up with a little LT spirit.
Yes. As the
Numbers.
pitcher, Mike Miller, number 10, we will reiterate this. As Doug Miller will not be taken out of the game. He will still be batting in that 9 spot. As up first will be number 15, Pavlik. And next will be number 20, Doug Miller.
It's going to be a good
Yes.
bottom inning.
Yes, it will. And he's getting a little help from his coach there, saying some words of encouragement as he runs behind.
Even though the box score and the score right now is making this game look less interesting than it really is, we're really enjoying this one. Up
Yes.
until the last couple innings, it's been quite a run.
It's been basically a pitcher's duel up until the last inning. As that's a first strike, let in by Pavlik. As that's in the ball right there. Count is 1-1.
Oh, look like the catcher gonna go have some words with Mike
Nothing
Miller.
like a little advice.
Yeah, you know.
We could all use this sometimes.
Yes. Especially in time of need.
Your advice for the day?
My advice for the day, stay classy.
Stay classy, San Diego. I'm Willow Springs,
Willow Springs, we're not even near Willow
Western Springs.
Western Springs.
Western Springs.
That's okay. We all
Willow
mess
Springs.
up.
As that's a
And-
chopper right there, and he's
We'll
looks
see if
like,
he gets there.
oh,
Just missed.
as Jim Pavlik, not the fastest runner, but
Can't hold it against him.
no,
He's a power player.
yes,
Running comes second to him.
as up now, number 20, Doug Miller, as he is one of the tallest players on the LT team. LT does have a lot of size. If you look at they're just across the board, they have a lot of taller players, which is good. Which is
It
good
is.
for a standing.
A little bit of diversity never hurt.
Oh, and that's a pop-up. Maybe gonna drop. No, it's center field is gonna reel it in
Field has it.
for the second out, and fortunately Doug is 0-2 with a strikeout and a pop-up there.
Sweet niblets. It is getting cold.
Oh, you know, back in the day, back in the football days, when we would announce football, the weather would just be horrific. But luckily, we were in the booth.
Yes. Now we're out here. We're privy to the elements.
It's all
As
right.
Stuart Nelson is up.
Trying to keep warm with our fans
Yes.
out here in the left side bleachers.
My apologies for that cough. As Stu's gonna look for a base hit. That's the count is now 1-1. First pitch was a called strike. Second one was a ball, as we see right there. There's the next one. And low again. He's been Consistently keeping low, this pitcher. We can
That's-
say that about him. As coach is going to go say some. Oh, no, my apologies. There is a ball on the field. Thank God he caught that, though. That can always cause some problems.
Indeed.
You
Don't.
slip on a ball,
Yep, you'd like to avoid any possible injuries that could
Yes.
happen in these young players' careers.
and that's another ball. Count is 3-1.
Speaking of devastating injuries, Louisville's player, quite the injury.
Yes,
You
that is
know,
that's
in a
never
way,
good to see.
In a way that helped them. That just brought the whole team together and motivated them. I'm not saying
And
they
had them
wanted
beat
it.
Duke.
Well, you know,
Haha.
there's always next year. We got the #2 recruit in the nation, Jabari Parker.
That's true.
Chicago native coming to
Chicago
Duke.
native going to Simeon. Incredible player, I might add. And that's in case you missed it, that was a walk. And the score is the bottom of the 6th inning. There's 0 out. There are 2 outs.
3-0.
Runner on first. That's a called strike. And the score, 3-0 in favor of Lincoln Way North.
The Phoenix,
The Phoenixes. Phoenix Eye?
if that's a word,
They are definitely soaring today.
Yes, they are. The
Man.
Firebirds are
on fire.
going at it. And
Wow,
that's
these are
strike
2
2.
good pitches.
And this is number 28, Mike Lorenz. Got it right that time.
That's right, you got it.
Sorry, Mike Lorenz, for my butchering of your name.
It happens. Our sincerest apologies.
And he's gonna look to advance the runner, if not bring him in. Ooh, and that's just a bit outside. And count is now 1-1.
We're just about to reach 6 p.m. on this lovely-ish
Wednesday afternoon.
Yes.
April 3rd.
And so we're gonna miss
we will
strike
go to the
3.
7th inning.
Great day to play baseball, regardless.
Yes, it is. As going into the 7th inning now, this is the final inning. LT cannot allow any scores to happen, and they have to score 3, or at least 3, hopefully 4 runs. Think they can do it?
Would love to see a grand slam.
Yes, that would
The
walk
cherry on top.
off grand slam.
That would be a treat.
And Keith Lehman's gonna keep on the
Keep on trucking.
keep on the trucking, keep on the mound. As basically the same lineup is going to be staying on the field. My apologies. As the sun's going down now. It's getting a little less blinding, a little bit easier to see now. A lot better for the players.
Definitely, but that wind is still here.
Yes. Yes.
Most likely hear it at home.
As I'm up. Let's see how Keith Lehman's doing. He's just playing catch right now with the catcher. That's what coaches in Little League always would tell you, just play catch. You're just playing catch.
Keep that arm loose.
Exactly.
Definitely on a cold day like today. Wouldn't want that to clam up.
Yes. As LT, besides that one error, have played a solid defensive game.
That one error might have cost them the game.
That's true, though.
We do not want any more of these errors.
No,
we do not.
No.
Very
we do
detrimental
not.
to the game.
As they're going to look to get started. Brings it down to second base. Stuart Nelson catches and up to bat.
Team
is
huddles
going
around
to-
as usual around the pitcher.
Yes.
And ready for this inning.
Up to bat is going to be number 1. That is the second player, Josh Hanzik.
Josh Hansen.
As he has he has scored one of the runs for Lincoln Way North, and he is a dangerous player. He's not gotten out yet. He is 2 for 2 with a walk, and that's going to be a foul ball. He's also an aggressive player.
Definitely showing he's ready to play some ball.
Yes.
Keep that streak going.
As Lehman with the blazer down the middle. Speaking of blazers,
Great Blazers.
yes.
Looking very sharp out here. In this
Yes.
sharp, cold April wind.
And right there, right around, and that's
Easy
going to
out.
be an out.
Very easy out.
And they're going to call a foul ball on that one.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yes.
The fans definitely a little
Well,
Well,
disappointed
up
with
in
that
arms
call,
over
yeah.
that one.
Yep.
disagreeing with that one. As coach is going to throw out another ball. And Ushel is going to come out and argue with the umpire a little bit. You don't want to mess with Miss Ushel.
No,
There's been a couple of kids who've tried in my math
He
class.
will pounce on you like a lion.
He's a nice man, but he's a strict man.
That's right.
Let's hope they don't throw him out of the game.
One of the rules, he's not getting too aggressive. One of the rules with him is no eating in his class, and kids have tried to eat, and he says, no, please put it away, and he doesn't allow them to not put it away. And he's going to come over and talk to the other umpire.
Give him a little chit-chat about
Yeah.
not eating in class.
Yeah. Please no eating on my field. This is my field.
I'm here to play baseball, not snack.
As he comes away laughing and disbelievement.
But he's going to keep on snacking.
Yes. As Lehman with the next pitch. And that's strike 3 anyways. Doesn't matter. As we can hear the
fans want it.
The heartened cries from the fans, which is always good. It gets the intensity up.
Nothing like getting the blood flowing.
Yes, shows LT that
That blue and gold blood.
yes, that their fans are 100% behind them, which they are.
Win or lose.
And number 3, this is the second time he showed bunt. Jeff Pellick.
The catcher.
Ryan Pellick. I am butchering first names today. Just somebody slap me. Don't actually.
You know, Jeff is a quality name, so.
And that's a ball. Count as 1-1. I'm sorry. 2-0. Ugh.
Wow.
As we're going to look for the next pitch. That's a strike, even though Sam Heilenbach cannot hold on to it. I don't blame him, though. These are tortures coming in.
And his hands are probably freezing.
Yeah. People think mitts are warm. They're not. There's a lot of room in there to get cold.
Baseball experience?
Yes. Baseball experience. And strike 3,
wow,
second strikeout in a row. He's got to be feeling great right now. We can see right now.
Getting the team into it, throwing the ball a little bit around, getting it moving, getting that blood going.
Exactly.
Wouldn't want to stand around too long here.
Exactly. And you see Keith Lehman walking around the hallway. He's not a big guy, not somebody you'd expect to be throwing it. Just tortures down the middle of the plate. But you can see on the field right there.
Oh, wow. Oh.
And ooh, that one.
Oh, no.
Number
Wait,
2,
the highlight reel.
Mitchell Vancouvering, sprawling out to make the play, cannot reach it. It's going to be a base hit. Cannot let this go to him, and this is going to be number 30. No, sorry, number 32. Reed Hero.
I think we should get you a nice glass of hot chocolate after this one.
I think yeah. I think I've done a lot of talking. So now so speaking of that, what have you liked so far this inning from Keith Lehman?
Well, I've just loved how he's never given up, and he just kept he just keeps throwing them, no matter what's coming at him, no matter the wind, no matter the batter, no matter the stance. He just keeps doing it.
Yes.
He's rallied this LT team as well. They are definitely feeling a lot more confident this game.
He's
a lot more confident this inning, and in general, they are playing harder.
That says they've gotten a new life from his pitching, and that one goes a little bit. Oh, Sam Heilenbach has been doing a fantastic job.
Yep.
If I might say, a fantastic job keeping the ball from getting behind him. There's been a lot of them throwing, a lot of balls. Sorry, Jacob is messing me up. A lot of balls being thrown into the dirt. As that one lower, but that's a strike. The count is now 3-2.
I just hope that they can end this inning as soon as possible to get those batters up and ready to make a comeback.
As the next pitch. As strikeout right there.
Sent shivers right down my spine with a throw like that.
Well, you know,
that's 3 strikeouts, 1 hit in the inning.
Can't ask for more than that.
Now, Keith Lehman reeling it in.
We don't need any more than that. We just need a couple great more throws.
Yep.
As now it's crunch time, boys. We gotta get 7th inning. This is the last inning. They gotta score 3 quick runs and maybe a 4th, and hopefully a 4th one.
Well, maybe that grand salami comes in.
Yes. Salami Lankum.
We like to have fun up here.
No.
Okay. As they're going to keep in Mike Miller. He's going for the complete game here. As Lincoln Way North has been He's been Lincoln Way North's anchor this entire game, not allowing a run at all. He's looking for the shutout. We're looking for 3 runs. Hopefully we push it a little bit harder.
Hopefully he pulls the U Darvish and just lets the whole thing fall apart.
That was 1 hand. They still won 7-0.
Well,
So
you
hopefully
know-
he doesn't.
Well, I'd love to see. Actually, there was 2 hits in that game.
Oh, really? Was
Yeah.
there one after?
There was one after.
Oh.
So,
I didn't see.
2 hits, and then we can just pull away on our own.
As number 17 is going to be up, that's Keith Lehman, the pitcher. Hopefully he can show us his prowess on the plate.
It's more of a simile than an actual literal interpretation, but okay. We like to have fun up here.
Seriously. As we hear the buzzer to start the inning, as a joke. That's the buzzer from the lacrosse game.
Would love to see possibly a couple buzzer beaters from these boys out here.
There'd only be one buzzer beater.
There would be no buzzer.
There'd be a inning beater.
Oh, and a great
And-
way to no, not a great way to start.
And that's going to be popped straight up.
I lost it in the sun.
And Sun's over there.
I know, but I lost it.
Oh, you lost it. I thought he said.
No,
No,
he
no.
clearly didn't lose it.
He did not. That's
He-
why
yes,
got it.
I was about to
clearly.
belittle.
Bringing it to 1 out for LT.
1 out for LT. 1 out of the 4 outs needed.
1 out of
Sorry, 3 outs needed.
3 outs. He is he's losing it.
Strike there
Happens
to
at
number
the high
21,
altitude in
Sam
these
Prescott.
bleachers.
Sam Prescott, he cannot
Oh.
believe that was called a strike.
Chicago nowadays, just not warming up, not cooling down, just staying at a
Yeah,
frigid temperature.
the Windy City. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
Yep.
As that's another strike. Count is 0-2. Prescott's gotta relook at the ball, or relook at his stance on the plate. And that's gonna be a little chopper. Hopefully he can get the base, and that's gonna be second
Not in
out.
time.
And number 13, it is all up to him.
Wow.
Sam Sobolski.
Putting the pressure on.
Hopefully. He's been making good contact though. He's 0 for 2, but 2 deep shots to the center
Junior
and
as
left
well?
field.
Junior as well?
Yes, junior as well.
He's ready.
Yes, hopefully he can
If Coach Ushella didn't have faith in him, he would not be up to bat right now.
no. And that's a strike. As stands have gone quiet, a lot of the fans have left. Ooh, and that one almost hit him. That one almost hit low. That would have been a stinger in the shins. As the next pitch,
Gets ready. Another
as
strike.
that one's low, ball.
Ball.
Count is
Oh.
2-2. 2-1. My apologies.
2-1. 2-1. Only 1 strike.
Yes.
Hasn't swung at anything yet, unfortunately. There it is.
And that's going to be the 3rd out. Well,
Um,
unfortunately, the LT loses a heartbreaker to Lincoln Way North,
It
the
was-
best team in the state.
That was the final nail in the
Closing
coffin.
statements. Tommy?
Well, I really enjoyed this whole game. The wind was a limiting factor, but I really enjoyed how both teams gave it their all. And on that mark,
And we will see all of you later. This is Eric Benson speaking for Jacob Giza and Tommy Sopik. We will see everybody later.
Stay classy.